All right, so today we are diving into Nagano Lean Body Tonic. And let me tell you, they are not shy with their claims. We're talking dormant metabolism unlocked, fat just melting away. I mean, who wouldn't want a piece of that?
Right. It's like they've bottled up a miracle, especially with this whole Japanese elixir angle.
Oh, absolutely, playing into that ancient wisdom mystique. But before we jump on the bandwagon, we got to see if this tonic lives up to the hype,
Exactly. Separate the marketing magic from the hopefully actual
which
science.
is where you come in.
Yeah.
So let's break it down. First up, their website throws around phrases like jaw-dropping fat loss and turbocharged metabolism. Are those just like attention-grabbing headlines, or is there something real behind them?
Well, let's look at what they're basing those claims on, starting with the ingredients.
Perfect. What's first on the list of supposed miracle workers?
So they lead with Camu Camu. It's this Amazonian fruit, super high in vitamin C, even more than oranges, packed with antioxidants.
Okay, sounds healthy enough. But how does that translate to turbocharged metabolism?
Well, they claim Camu Camu supports weight loss by igniting metabolism at a deeper level and provides a natural energy boost.
Bold claims. Got any studies to back that up?
They reference studies 9 and 10 for this, but there's a catch. These studies mostly look at isolated vitamin C in very high doses, not Camu Camu itself. And they're focused on cellular mechanisms, not actual weight loss in people.
Ah, so maybe not the miracle fruit they're making it out to be. What's next on the ingredient list?
Next up, we've got EGCG, which you probably know from green tea. It's been studied for a bunch of potential health benefits.
Right, green tea, always trendy.
Exactly. Nagano Tonic emphasizes its metabolism boosting, energy enhancing, and, well, they repeat metabolic properties a couple of times.
Sounds a tad repetitive and vague. Any actual research to back it up?
They cite studies 6, 7, and 8. And while there is research on EGCG, these were primarily done on mice, focusing on specific biomarkers and pathways, not weight loss in humans.
So taking those results and saying, boom, this tonic equals weight loss is a bit of a stretch.
Exactly. It's all about context, right? Speaking of context, get ready for the mangosteen.
Ooh, exotic. What's the deal with this one?
So they call it a nutrient-rich powerhouse that promotes weight loss, boosts metabolism, increases energy, and even helps digestion.
Okay, that is a lot to promise. What's the evidence that mangosteen can deliver on all that?
They cite studies 27 and 28. Now, mangosteen does have vitamins and antioxidants, but these studies were small and focused on inflammation markers, not weight loss.
So again, they're kind of picking and choosing what they highlight from the research.
It seems that way. Enjoying a mangosteen is one thing, but expecting it to be a weight loss miracle, probably not realistic.
Good to keep in mind. What's next?
Moving into traditional herbal remedies with Panax, it's been used in Asia for ages, and the website claims it supports healthy gut bacteria, which they then link to boosting metabolism, weight loss, and even sex drive.
Whoa, hold on. They're connecting gut bacteria to all of that.
That's what they're suggesting. Studies 22 and 23 are listed as support. And while those studies suggest Panax might have some effects on gut bacteria, the leap to it boosting metabolism or sex drive, that's a huge GE stretch. Even the gut health connection needs way more research.
It's like they're taking a grain of truth, the traditional use of Panax, and spinning it into this web of exaggerated claims. What's next on this mystical ingredient list?
Now we're talking about Mamortica charantia, or bitter melon, as it's more commonly known.
Bitter melon. Okay, not exactly a household name. What's the supposed magic behind this one?
Well, Nagano Tonic highlights its metabolism-enhancing properties and even claims it boosts energy levels by helping you convert carbs to energy instead of storing them as fat.
Hold on. Converting carbs to energy instead of storing them as fat. Sounds like a dream come true, but is there any actual science behind it?
They reference study number 11, and there is some early research suggesting bitter melon might influence how our bodies metabolize sugars. But to say it can magically bypass fat storage, that's really overselling it.
Right. Our bodies are a bit more complicated than that. No shortcuts to our dream bodies just yet. What's next?
Next up is ashwagandha. It's an adaptogen that's become quite popular.
Okay, I've definitely heard of ashwagandha. What's Nagano Tonic claiming it can do?
Get this, they credit it with supporting healthy stress-induced cravings, boosting metabolism, boosting energy and vitality, helping you sleep deeper, and even, wait for it, increasing sex drive.
Wow, they threw the whole book at this one. One ingredient to tackle stress, sleep, energy, metabolism, and sex drive. That's a pretty impressive resume for a single herb.
Right. It almost sounds too good to be true.
Exactly. So where's the evidence to back up all these claims?
They mention studies 20 and 21, And those studies do suggest ashwagandha might help with stress and maybe even sleep quality. But linking it to all those other claims, that's quite a stretch. Plus, these studies are pretty small and short term.
Okay, so maybe not a cure-all wonder herb?
Probably not. It might be a helpful addition to a healthy lifestyle, but as always, keep those expectations realistic.
Good advice. What's next on our ingredient list?
Next, we have acerola, another fruit high in vitamin C and antioxidants.
More vitamin C. Starting to see a theme here. What's special about this one?
Nagano Tonic claims it helps curb cravings, boosts energy, and contributes to overall health and a youthful glow.
Youthful glow. I'm listening. But gotta ask, what's the reality check on acerola?
They cite study number 12 for those claims. And while acerola is a good source of vitamin C, there's really no evidence it can directly stop cravings or reverse aging.
Right. Separating those marketing dreams from reality. What other exotic ingredients are we uncovering in this tonic?
Next up is Elixir root. They say it's the perfect nutrient to boost endurance, support cardiac function, and of course, kickstart metabolism.
So it's like a natural energy drink, heart helper, and metabolism booster all in one.
Yeah.
They really want us to think this stuff is magic. What does the research say about Eleuthero root? Can it really deliver on all those claims?
They cite studies 34 and 35 to back up their claims. But if you look closer, these studies were mainly focused on Eleuthero's adaptogenic properties.
Adaptogenic.
It helps your body deal with stress. The studies on endurance and heart health were limited, and the results were, let's just say, mixed.
So Eleuthero root, maybe not the magic bullet for endurance or heart health they're making it out to be.
It's all about looking at the nuances of the research.
Absolutely. Nuance is key. Okay, what else is on this ingredient list?
Up next, alfalfa leaf. The website says it supports healthy blood sugar levels and that its calming properties help with focus and overall wellness.
Alfalfa, huh? I'm more familiar with it as those little sprouts you get on salads, not exactly screaming metabolism booster or a focus enhancer.
Right. But they do reference studies 24 and 25. And those studies suggest alfalfa might have a slight impact on blood sugar in very specific situations, but saying that translates to better focus and overall well-being. Bit of a stretch.
So we're back to their pattern of taking a potential benefit and stretching it way beyond what the research actually shows. What's next?
Get ready for a familiar one. Cinnamon Cassia.
Cinnamon. Okay, I'm intrigued. I love cinnamon.
They claim it supports weight loss by supporting blood sugar levels and boosting metabolism. They also say its warming effect somehow enhances energy and metabolic rate.
Interesting. So are they exaggerating cinnamon's benefits, or is there something to it being a metabolism booster?
They reference studies 16 and 17. And cinnamon, especially cassia, has shown some promise in studies on blood sugar. But those studies didn't focus on weight loss or metabolic rate.
So I can keep enjoying cinnamon in my coffee, but it's probably not going to magically melt away those extra pounds. What else is on this ingredient list? We're getting close to the end of our deep dive.
Next is another familiar one, ginger.
Ginger. Oh, I love ginger, especially in tea.
Right. Well, they claim it boosts metabolism and weight loss by enhancing thermogenesis.
Thermo what?
Thermogenesis.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically your body burning calories to produce heat. They also mention its benefits for blood sugar and energy levels.
Okay, so they're saying that just by having some ginger, we can significantly increase our calorie burn. What's the research say about that?
They give us studies 13, 14, and 15 for this one. And while ginger might have a very, very tiny thermogenic effect, like it might temporarily raise your body temperature a smidge, the impact on actual calorie burning is minimal. It's not going to lead to noticeable weight loss.
So keep enjoying ginger for its flavor and maybe some digestive benefits, but it's probably not the secret weight loss weapon they're making it out to be.
Exactly. Stick to reality, right?
Always. Okay, what's next?
The next ingredient is inulin. It's a type of fiber found in some plants.
Inulin. Okay. Not something I'm super familiar with. What's the deal with this one?
So the website says it aids in weight loss by promoting fullness, reducing calorie intake, and boosting metabolism because it supports good gut bacteria. They also mention benefits for blood sugar, energy, and reducing cravings.
Okay, so it's fiber that might make you feel fuller so you eat less. That makes sense. But they're also saying it boosts metabolism.
Yeah, they're making a lot of claims for inulin. They cite study 29 for these claims. And it's true that fiber is good for your gut, and feeling fuller might lead to eating less, which could indirectly help with weight management. But the claim that it directly boosts metabolism, not really backed up by the research.
So, inulin. Thumbs up for gut health. Maybe indirectly helps with weight, but not a magic metabolism booster. Got it. What's next?
And here's where it gets a little vague. They list a proprietary blend of 8 super antioxidants, including barley grass, spinach, blueberry, asparagus, cranberry, pomegranate, broccoli, and spirulina.
Okay, so basically they took a bunch of healthy stuff, threw it in a blender, and called it a proprietary blend. I mean, those are all good foods, but what are they claiming this specific blend can do?
That's the thing. They don't link this blend to any specific studies. They're relying on the general idea that antioxidants are good for you.
Right, so they're hoping, we'll just assume that because those individual ingredients are healthy, their blend must be a health miracle.
Exactly. And while, yes, a diet full of fruits and veggies is great for you, just having this blend isn't going to magically lead to some dramatic health transformation or effortless weight loss.
Right, it's all about balance and a holistic approach to health. Just eating your fruits and vegetables isn't a guarantee for anything.
100%.
All right, so we've reached the end of our ingredient deep dive. That was quite the journey. But before we decide about Nagano Lean Body Tonic, let's explore another aspect of their marketing: user testimonials. And speaking of testimonials, the Nagano Tonic website is like a parade of glowing reviews. People claiming crazy weight loss, tons of energy, amazing before and after photos. It's a lot.
Yeah, they're definitely going for that wow factor. User testimonials, especially with visuals, are incredibly powerful marketing tools.
Oh, totally. It's like, hey, if it worked for them, it can work for me. And they've got all these different people sharing their, quote, Nagano journeys. We've got like Claire from Dayton saying it helped with her quarantine cravings, Mike from Ann Arbor, who saw immediate improvement in his weight loss, and even Hazel from Norfolk, who says the tonic helped her look incredible for her high school reunion.
Right. Putting those names in places makes it feel more relatable. Like it's not just some company making promises, but real people having these transformations.
Exactly. But, and maybe this is the skeptic in me, how much of this is, cherry picking?
Oh, absolutely. We're only seeing the best case scenarios here. For every success story, there could be tons of people who saw zero results. And let's be real, they're not exactly going to highlight negative reviews on their website.
Good point. And without any way to verify, we don't know the full story behind these testimonials. Like, were these people making other lifestyle changes at the same time? Was it really the tonic or a combination of things? We just don't know.
Exactly. It's impossible to say for sure.
So healthy skepticism is key when you're looking at those glowing reviews. Now let's talk about another tactic they use: the money-back guarantee. They offer a 180-day, that's 6 whole months, money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. Sounds pretty good, right?
It definitely sounds appealing, like they're that confident in their product. But honestly, money-back guarantees are super common with supplements.
Really?
Why is that? Well, often the actual cost to make these supplements, even with all the fancy-sounding ingredients, it's pretty low. Their profit margins are high, so they can afford to give refunds to some customers. It's a calculated risk.
So it's more about instilling confidence and getting people to try it than a testament to how well it actually works.
Exactly. It lowers the barrier to entry. Someone might be more willing to give it a shot if they feel like they've got nothing to lose. And that 180 days? That's plenty of time for some people to see results, even if those results are from other things they're doing, not the supplement itself.
That's really interesting. They've definitely thought this through. But they do always encourage you to read the fine print, right?
Always read the terms and conditions. There might be conditions or hoops you have to jump through to actually get that refund.
Good reminder. Well, we have covered a lot today. We explored the exotic ingredients in Nagano Lean Body Tonic, broke down their marketing claims, even looked at the whole user testimonial and money-back guarantee situation. So what's the final word? Is this Japanese elixir the weight loss miracle they claim it to be?
You know, it's rarely that black and white. Our goal here wasn't to give a thumbs up or thumbs down. It was about giving you the information to decide for yourself. We looked at potential benefits and drawbacks, how they're marketing it, and most importantly, why it's so essential to think critically.
Exactly. Don't just take their word for it. Do your research.
Absolutely. And on that note, here's something to think about. If you were designing a study to actually test how effective Nagano Lean Body Tonic is, what would that look like? What factors would you consider? What would you measure? Asking those questions, that's what helps us make informed decisions, not just about products, but about everything.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Nagano Lean Body Tonic. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.